Okay, the recording has been started, and today, before I move to the functions that we are going to do, I would give you the brief overview about where we were. I hope all of you are ready with the file I had circulated few lectures back that was related to the finance functions. Very much applicable. The finance functions we have in the Excel are very easy to understand, very easy to apply. It won't be taking much time of yours to apply the functions based on the information you have there. Gonna be very important one, because see, you people will be taking some or other sort of a loan during your lifetime, right? You people would be investing one or other sort of a money somewhere into various investment avenues. These are the questions which will be addressed by every one of us, irrespective of level of position we are belonging to, irrespective of domain we are selecting, irrespective of specialization we opt, irrespective of business and profession we go. Gonna be important for everyone. Now here I'm sharing my screen with all of you. Just give me 1 second. I'm sharing this. And meanwhile, you may keep the finance function file open in your laptop. The screen sharing has been started. And here I am there on that screen. And last time around, we had completed the first worksheet of FV tasks. Now we are moving to the worksheet of PV tasks. Now, if you understand the question well, and if you can just click that, which function can be useful for this scenario, after that, the application becomes extremely easy for you. Please try to understand the questions well first, and accordingly, we will be solving this one by one. Starting with the first one, everyone should read it along with me carefully. Let me use the magnifier so that you get it in better way. The first one we have is Mehudon is paying 10,000 rupees on monthly basis at the beginning of each month for a car loan which he has taken for his newly bought car. Okay. Interest rate is 9.6%. He is going to repay his entire loan in 5 years. What is the amount of car loan he has taken? Now, please try to understand the, I can call it the timeline first of all. So here is how the timeline looks like. This is how the timeline is. Please try to understand what is the requirement of the question. The sum is asking us that what is the amount of loan taken by Mr. Mehudon? What is the amount of car loan he has taken? Now for that loan, he is going to pay the installments, 10,000 of rupees at the beginning of each and every month. For how many number of years? For 5 years. So what is the loan amount he has taken? This is how the timeline looks like, up to 5 years. On each and every month, that fellow is going to pay the 10,000 rupees in every month. So the loan amount which is taken by him is right now here in present. So you are supposed to find the present value. So whenever you are required to find the amount of loan, you should apply the function of PV, as simple as that. Every one of you should put it in the back of your mind. When you are supposed to find the amount of loan, it's the PV. Loan you take right now. आप अभी पैसा लेते हो, बाद में नहीं. किसी से सुना है कि पहले लोन का इंस्टॉलमेंट पे कर दो और फ्यूचर में लोन मिलेगी? ऐसा होता है कहीं पे? भैया पहले लोन देते हैं, फिर उसके बाद में हम पैसा देते हैं. तो लोन लेना मतलब कि वो शुरू में लेना होता है. कितने का लोन लिया है, चलो देखते हैं. उसके लिए फंक्शन होगा PV, प्रेजेंट वैल्यू. The amount of loan can be found by using the present value, equal to, over here in this cell, I would start. Some people would be so smart, they would have already seen this formula, but my humble request to delete this. कुछ कुछ बच्चे देख के अच्छी तरीके से नोट करके फिर डिलीट करेंगे, मालूम है ना, सब शाणे है, मैं जानता हूं इधर सबको। इक्वल टू पीवी opening the bracket, and can someone tell me what will be the rate over here? If you can just let me know. Let's have the discussion, please, interactive one. रेट क्या आएगा बेटा? कोई?
9.6 divided by 12.
एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट। अच्छा, 9.6 डिवाइडेड बाई 12 इसलिए क्योंकि ये भाई साहब हर महीने लोन का इंस्टॉलमेंट पे करने वाले हैं, तो हर महीने पे करने वाले हैं, तो हमें महीने के हिसाब से कैलकुलेशन करना है। Our calculation must be on monthly basis. So 9.6 percentage needs to be divided by 12 comma, because in entire year we have 12 months. My next question to someone else, what will be our number of periods? Can someone tell me?
60.
Very true. This Mehudon is going to pay 10,000 number of rupees in each and every month for 5 years. So it would be 60, comma. Now, whether you have any detail about the PMT, yes. PMT is the amount of installment he would be paying as a part of repayment of loan. So installment amount, it's nothing but the annuity, right? Why it's an annuity? Because 10,000 rupees of amount is paid in each and every month. But we are finding the present value of annuity. If this would have been the investment, then we would have been finding the future value of annuity. PMT shall be 10,000, comma, FV. In this case, there is absolutely no information given to you related to the future value, that after 5 years, what will be the amount you will be making. Absolutely no such details are given to you. And that is there in the bracket too. That means it's optional. You may put it 0 there, comma, not required. Type. Can someone tell me what will be the type in this case? Please read the question correctly and let me know. Very true, one. Because this installment is paid at the beginning of each month. So that's a annuity due. And for annuity due, we have to put 1 in the Excel, closing the bracket, pressing the enter. And you have the answer in minus. And to remove the answer in minus, you people are very much aware that we are required to do some khilwad with the Excel. क्या खिलवाड़ करेंगे? We would put minus in front of this PMT. So ultimate answer gets converted into positive answer. So the amount of loan taken by Mr. Mehudon is 4,78,842. Such a chinch pokli kind of a loan we have here. 5 लाख रुपए की लोन में तो वो बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं। 5 लाख रुपए की लोन, कोई बात नहीं, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं भैया, उनकी मर्जी, कहाँ का तो डोन होगा। चलो आगे वाली बात पे जाते हैं। एवरीवन शुड रीड इट केयरफुली। नेक्स्ट वन। अच्छा, यहां तक सब मेरे साथ हो, बता दीजिए चैट बॉक्स में मुझे यस सर, कंफर्म सर बता दीजिए, ये वाला सिंटेक्स आपको लागू पड़ेगा उधर, और नहीं हो तो भी बता दीजिए, तो मैं वेट करूं। Okay, let me check the chat box now. How many confirmations I have received? I have received around from Ayushi, from Anand, from Bhavini. Only three. Oh my God, what others are doing? Please do it quickly, all of you. I was waiting for you guys there. Okay, everyone should do it. Huh? This is not the subject of, just listening and staring at the screen. You will have to do it along with me. Anyway, let's move on further. The second problem we have: what amount Miss Deepika Padukone should invest if she wants 50 crores to produce one movie after 10 years at an interest rate of 14% compounded monthly? Now, please try to understand the timeline. The timeline is looking like this. As per the question, Ms. Deepika Padukone wants 50 crores of rupees, but after 10 years. After 10 years, she might be having some movie project. Okay. So here she wants some money, 50 crores. So it has been asked from us that what amount she should invest now so that she would be having the 50 crores in the future. So whether the future value is given to us or present value is given to us. May I have the answer, please? Is it a future value given to you or present value given to you? The given is the future value. Right. You are supposed to find the present value. You want to find that what amount Deepika needs to invest now so that after 10 years, she would be having 50 crores rupees. So FV is given to you, PV you are supposed to find. So let's find the PV now. Gonna be very easy, not very much complicated. Equal to PV. ये पीवी का फंक्शन नहीं इतना इजी होता है, पीवी एफवी एक्सेल इसलिए मजा आता है क्योंकि आप जैसे ही फंक्शन शुरू करो ना बेटा, तो कुछ चीजें वैसे ही अगर समझ में नहीं आ रही तो फिर वहां से मालूम पड़ जाएगा कि क्या रिक्वायर्ड है, क्या चाहिए, क्या नहीं चाहिए. Opening the bracket. First is requirement of rate. Can someone tell me what will be the rate? 14% needs to be divided by 12. Yes or no? Yes, sir, because this compounding will be taken on monthly basis. On monthly basis, he is going to get some amount, and on monthly basis, that amount will be reinvested again. Number one. Number 2 point. That see, it's not an annuity. It is not an annuity. It is not said to us that Deepika Padukone will have to invest on every month or in every year. We just want the present value right now कि अब भी कितना invest करना है. Single transaction, एक slot. In a straight single slot, what amount she should invest now? It's not given to you, it's an annuity. No such information related to annuity is there. Right? So that's why we are using the PV equal to. Then pressing the comma to go to the next parameter, the number of periods. Can someone tell me number of periods? 10 multiplied by 12. So 120 will be the number of periods for which the compounding will take place, comma, PMT. PMT is the amount of installment when you have the annuity. This is not an annuity. This is not an annuity. It is a single transaction. She wants to know that what amount she should invest now in a single slot to get the money of 50 crores after 10 years. So bachas and bachis, PMT is something for which we do not have any detail. We would put 0. instead of PMT, at the place of PMT. Now there is FV. Future value is there. Either you require the FP or you require the PMT so that you get the PV. Here in this case, future value is there with you. Future value is there with you because 50 crores of rupees would be received in 10 years. So I'm writing 50 crores. Must be in minus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please do not make any mistake in writing the mindas, otherwise you may get the minda. Comma. Type shall be. Can someone tell me the type over here? Nothing is given to you that whether she would be investing right now or at the end of this year. We would just put 0, not required. Closing the bracket. Pressing enter. So PV is 12 crores 43 lakhs 01715. What does it say? It says that Ms. Deepika should invest 12 crores of rupees right now so that she gets 50 crores of rupees after 10 years if she expects 14% of return on monthly basis on this amount of investment which is in present value. Is it clear everyone? देखो 12 करोड़ के ऊपर 50 करोड़ रुपए मिलते हैं 10 साल में बेटा, इसे कहते हैं कंपाउंडिंग पावर. Return on return is something which is considered as the eighth wonder of the world. Compounding power is the eighth wonder of the world. If you'll stretch it further, no, if you'll take it from 10 to 20 years, then it would go like anything. 50 का वो कहां पे पहुंचा देगा? एंड कंपाउंडिंग के सही बेनिफिट्स आपको लॉन्ग समय में ही मिलते हैं, तुरंत नहीं मिलते. जितना ज्यादा वेट करोगे ना उतने कंपाउंडिंग के बेनिफिट मिलते हैं. म्यूचुअल फंड्स में कहीं और जगह पे जहां पे पैसे लगाए हैं, वेट करो, समय आने की राह देखो, धीरे धीरे 10 साल के बाद आपको उसके कंपाउंडिंग के फ्रूट्स दिखाई देंगे. दिस इज द पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग. इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन? शैल आई मूव अहेड? Good. Okay, let's move ahead now further. Next we have PMT task. Let's try to understand what is the requirement in this question. Everyone should read it along with me. Those who have the answers must delete the answers from there. I'm deleting this PMT over here. Here as well I'm deleting this. मेरे से गलती हो गई, ये फाइल क्लियर किने बिना मैंने ये कंप्लीटेड वाली भेज दी. अब कुछ बच्चे बताए वहां पे देख के, वो मेरे को तो आता है, मैंने देख लिया. ऐसे नहीं आता है, एक्सप्लेनेशन भी सुनना पड़ता है. चलो देखते हैं. मिस्टर जेठालाल wants 1 crore of rupees to buy a Mercedes car. He is expecting 15% of return compounded monthly. What amount he will have to invest in SIP, which is a systematic investment plan, at the beginning of every month to get 1 crore? Now please try to understand the timeline. Mr. Jethalal comes to me and says that, Mr. Ronak, I want 1 crore rupees after 10 years to buy the Mercedes car because I am very much insecure now. Mr. Iyer has already got the Mercedes car. I should also have the Mercedes car after 10 years. I said, okay, Mr. Jethalal, that's perfectly fine. I would do something for you. Mr. Jethalal said that, but Mr. Ronak, I need at least 15% of the return on whatever the investment I make. I said, that is also okay. I have various plans. I can give you the plan which is suitable to your requirement. Do not worry. So this is how the timeline looks like. He wants to invest at the beginning of each period, some or other sort of a money. And here he want 1 crore. So that is the future value given to you. Right? And you are supposed to find that what amount he should invest at the beginning of each month. उनको हर एक मंथ में कितना पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा. So that is the PMT, installment amount. And this is the annuity. Why it's an annuity? Because he is going to invest in the each month of each of these 10 years. It's an annuity. And that to which annuity? It's annuity due. Because the investment will be made at the beginning of each and every month. So we are supposed to find this PMT, which is an installment amount. Starting with the sign of equal to, everyone should start it along with me. Equal to PMT, opening the bracket, and it asks the rate from me. What rate I should write? Everyone, can someone tell me?
15%.
15%. कोई modification?
Yes, sir. It's like divide by 12 because it's monthly.
Very true. We want to know that what amount Mr. Jethalal should invest on monthly basis. So we are finding the PMT on monthly basis, and he is expecting the 15% of a return for the entire year. We need to convert it into month based on the requirement of the sum, right? Comma, number of periods for which he will make the investments. 10 years, and in each and every year there would be 12 months. So he would make the investment for 120 periods, or I may just write 10 multiplied by 12, comma. Here we are, we require the PV now. PV stands for the amount of money which he would be investing right now. For that, we do not have any detail. PV is not there, comma. Putting 0 over there, comma. FV? Yes, sir, we have the information of FV in this case. Because after 10 years, Jethalal wants to buy the Mercedes car of 1 crore of rupees. Must be in minus. So FV is there. So minus 1 crore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, comma. Then it asks the type. Can someone tell me what will be the type of annuity? See, it asks that what amount he will invest in the SIP at the beginning of every month. So it's annuity due at the beginning of every month. That means I need to put 1 instead of 0. 0 is for the annuity at the end of the period. Closing the bracket, pressing enter, and I must tell the answer to Mr. Jethalal that you will have to invest 35,886 in each and every month so that you get 1 crore of rupees in 10 years from this investment. And your required rate of return is also very moderate, 15%, which can be got. Absolutely no worries about that. Now Jethalal says me that Mr. Ronak, I cannot pay anything more than 30,000 rupees. You suggest me a plan in which there is a more return. Instead of 15, I should get some other return so that I will have to invest less. I said I have another plan which is much risky, which gives you the 18% of return. Let's see what is that plan. So if I convert this 15 into 18, so over there I will have to just put 18%. Pressing enter. Now I can say to Mr. Jethalal that yes, see, your PMT has reduced to 29,000 now. It's okay. If you do not want to go with the 15% return plan, let's go with the 18% return plan, but that is a little bit risky. You must be ready to take that risk. You will have to just invest 29,739 on each and every month. Is it clear, everyone? May I move ahead, please? Has everyone got the same answer? Let me know through the chat box, please. Okay, so we have got the answer from Preet. It's absolutely amazing to see Preet in the action. Preet has been in the action since last many number of days. It's amazing to see that. Both the Anands are also doing amazingly well. Miss Ria too, Mr. Ayush too, Miss Avish as always, Miss Vedangi too. Good to see Miss Ayushi. Thank you very much. Let's move ahead. Here we have the next plan of Mr. Kabir Singh. Let's try to understand the question well. Mr. Kabir Singh wants to buy a medical equipment. For that, he requires the loan of 50 lakhs. So loan is the present value. Please put it in the back of your mind. लोन आप अभी लेते हो, कभी सुना है कि लोन 10 साल के बाद ले? पहले इंस्टॉलमेंट पे करना पे चालू कर दो, फिर लोन में 10 साल के बाद दूंगा, वैसा नहीं होता ना बेटा. लोन अबिच होती है, अबिच, इधरिच. तो पीवी ही होती है लोन. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. इंटरेस्ट 11%. You people might have some different interest rate there. You may change it to 11%. That's fine. Installment will be paid in next 5 years on monthly basis. Find the PMT. See, this is how the timeline looks like now. This Kabir Singh has taken a loan of 50 lakhs to buy one medical equipment, and that can be pretty much understood as well, because Mr. Kabir Singh would not be having the money, the kind of a, the shocks and pleasure which he has, habits, such sort of things. He must be finding the money from various sources. तो उसमें नवाई की कोई बात नहीं है कि वो लोन लेते हैं. अब 50 लाख का लोन लिया है भाई साहब ने, और 5 साल तक उसने पे किया है, पे करना है. तो 5 साल में हर महीने कुछ ना कुछ वो पे करेंगे. तो अब हमें ये पूछ रहे कि वो हर महीने पे कितना करना पड़ेगा. अगर ये 50 लाख के ऊपर 11% इंटरेस्ट लगता है तो. So again, this amount of investment we are finding, no, that is PMT. As simple as that. Let's use the formula equal to PMT opening the bracket, rate shall be 11% divided by 12, because this installment will be paid on monthly basis. See, please put it in the back of your mind that the compounding frequency you have, no, rate must be divided by frequency, and number of periods must be multiplied by frequency. As simple as that. Comma to go to the next parameter, we have NPER. So 5 years, 5 साल तक लोन पे करेंगे, लेकिन हर एक मंथ में करने वाले हैं. तो 5 multiplied by 12, so it would be directly a 60. And I can put 5 multiplied by 12 over there in the bracket 2, comma. Do we have the PV or FV in this case? In case of Mr. Jethalal, we had FV. In Mr. Kabir Singh's case, we have the PV because loan has already been taken. Very true. So that would be 50 lakhs in minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, comma. FV we do not have, so let's put 0, comma. Type, वो कब पे करने वाले हैं, नहीं दिया हुआ है. If it is not given, we would assume that it's an ordinary annuity, so at 0. Ordinary का नाम ही ordinary है, तो मतलब कि extra ordinary ना हो तो ordinary ही आने वाला है. So closing the bracket, pressing the enter, and here we are. Mr. Kabir Singh will have to pay 1,08,000 rupees 712 as an installment in each and every month if he has taken the loan of 50 lakhs rupees. और जैसे ही ये प्रपोजल लेके मैं मिस्टर कबीर सिंह के पास जाता हूं, उनको गुस्सा आने लगता है, जैसे कि वो हर वक्त करते हैं, और ऐसे चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोलने लगते हैं कि इतना ज्यादा मैं नहीं दूंगा, मेरे को 1 लाख से नीचे का इंस्टॉलमेंट चाहिए, ये वो ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. एंड आई वाज वेरी मच वरीड. आई सेड, या भाई ये तो बहुत गुस्सा करता है, तू चिल मार यार, इतना क्यों टेंशन ले रहा है, मैं करता हूं कुछ, रुक. मेरे पास है ना एक दूसरे कोई तो बैंक है, वो तुम्हें 9% पे इंटरेस्ट पे लोन देते हैं. तो अगर 9% इंटरेस्ट चार्ज करते तो देखते हैं कि पीएमटी क्या आता है. So have a double click there. Instead of 11%, let's put 9%.
1,03,792.
Okay, so we have got 1,03,792. So now we can tell it to Mr. Kabir Singh that you will have to chill down. देखो मैंने तुम्हारा इंस्टॉलमेंट 6,000 से कम कर दिया है, लेकिन इससे ज्यादा कम अब नहीं होगा. इतना तो पे करना पड़ेगा, मतलब करना ही पड़ेगा. Shall I move ahead, every one of you? Once it is done, then you may again put the confirmation, please. तो मेरे को मालूम पड़े कि मेरे को आगे बढ़ना है कि नहीं बढ़ना है. Okay, good. Okay, the last one for today is the task for rate. Everyone should go over there. This is again a very practical one. Please try to understand this. What are the information we have? Let's try to understand that first. Number of years 15, number of months 180, PMT 5,000, future value would be 30 lakhs. Now any one of you, say Mr. Avish, comes to me and says that, sir, I require 30 lakhs rupees after 15 years. I said, okay. Then I asked him that, Mr. Avish, what amount you can spend on monthly basis at maximum amount right now? Mr. Avish said, sir, मैं पॉकेट मनी में से 5,000 रुपए निकाल सकता हूँ, उससे ज्यादा मेरे से नहीं होगा. तो बोला कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है, 5,000 रुपए तो निकाल पा रहा है, तो अब मेरे को स्मार्टली थोड़ा सा देखना पड़ेगा कि मैं कौन सा वाला प्लान सजेस्ट करूं अविश को. अब उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट मुझे क्या क्या मिली कि भाई उन्हें 15 साल के बाद पैसे चाहिए 30 लाख रुपए, और वो ज्यादा से ज्यादा 5,000 रुपए अभी मंथली बेसिस पे स्पेंड कर सकते हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंस्टॉलमेंट. तो अब मैं उनको इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान सजेस्ट करूं उससे पहले मैं देखूंगा, आई वुड सी फर्स्ट कि अगर उनका रिक्वायरमेंट 6-7-8% आता है, इफ हिज रिक्वायरमेंट इज जस्ट 7-8%, तो फिर वो चिंदी रिक्वायरमेंट है, कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा फिक्स डिपॉजिट वाला सजेस्ट करके मैं निकल लूं, कट मार लूं. लेकिन अगर रिक्वायरमेंट बहुत ज्यादा आता है, उनको ये पैसे चाहिए, उसके लिए समझ लो कि उनका रेट ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट आता है 15% 16%, then I will have to find some other alternative for him, right? So my first task is to find the rate of return which is expected from this investment. So I am using the function of rate for this, equal to, everyone who started, equal to RATE, opening the bracket, first argument is number of periods. Now this is investment made by Avish on monthly basis. So number of periods would be 15 multiplied by 12, or I may just write 180, as simple as that, comma, PMT, the amount of investment that he will be making. This is an annuity, huh? This is an annuity. On monthly basis, he would be spending 5,000 rupees. So I'm writing 5,000, comma, PV, do we have any information related to PV? No, comma. For FV we have, yes. Because after 15 years, Avish wants 30 lakhs rupees. So I'm writing minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 lakhs, pressing comma to go to the next one. Now, no such information is given to us related to the type of annuity, that whether the amount of 5,000 would be paid at the beginning or at the end of month. So I would assume it's at the end of the month, 0, comma. It tells us to guess one rate, you know. You may guess it 5%, 6%, 7, 2, 11, 15, whatever the guess you want to. And this is again an optional. If you just do not want to guess anything, no, then also it's fine. But let me guess 11%. Excel uses try and error system, you know, to find the rate or IRR. Closing the bracket, pressing enter. And the rate comes at 1.16, you must have observed. Now 1.16 is the required rate of return, which will be monthly in nature. Please try to understand. The rate would be given to you based on the frequency you have taken in the question. The frequency you have taken in the question, no, is monthly, right? If you invest 5,000 rupees on monthly basis, then on monthly rate it will give you. So what is the PMT frequency rate? Here it's monthly. So rate is also monthly. So you'll have to multiply it by 12 to convert it into yearly basis. So this 1.16, that is B8 multiplied by 12. So you get the rate, that is 13.90%, which is a very moderate rate of expectation. It can be given by, one balanced mutual fund as well. So I may straight away say to Mr. Ravish that that's fine. You can invest 5,000 rupees on monthly basis. I have various funds, and your required rate of return is not such that you will have to take much risk. You can go ahead with that. Now, if this 5,000 rupees would have been quarterly, then rate would have been quarterly. So in 1 year, you have 4 quarters. So in that case, you would be multiplying the rate with 4. If you would have got the rate which is semi-annual, then per annum ke liye you would have multiplied with 2. I hope you are getting this. And now the next question is for your practice. Everyone would be doing it. I am changing the figures. You people will also be changing the figures there. सुनो, अब क्या है रिक्वायरमेंट? Please change the data accordingly, and then you will be finding the rates there. I'm deleting all this. The number of years would be 20. Compounding frequency would be quarterly. And PMT, which is an annuity, I would invest 25,000 in each and every quarter. And my requirement is that I need 50 lakhs rupees after 20 years. Now you are supposed to give me that what will be the rate of return expectation from this investment. If I give you one story about mine, no, there was one person who came to me. वो बच्चा बेचारा एक तो MBA in मार्केटिंग करके नया नया आया था, और उनको सिखाया जा रहा था कि वहां पे आपको ऐसी बात करनी है, वैसी बात करनी है. तो एकदम ऐसे मस्त कपड़े करके करके उनको लगा कि मैं डील क्रैक करने वाला हूँ सर के पास. मैंने फोन में थोड़ा सा ज्यादा ही भाव दे दिया था. देन ही केम टू मी एंड सेड दैट, इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है, मेरे से आके बोल रहा है, सर मैं आपको 1-1 लाख रुपए आपको इन्वेस्ट करने पड़ेंगे 7 साल के लिए, 1-1 लाख रुपए, और मैं आपको आने वाले 7 साल में 2-2 लाख रुपए दूंगा. और मेरे ऊपर इतना फ्लैटरिंग कर रहा है, इतना ज्यादा मेरे को मेरा वखान कर रहा है इसका, सर ये इतना बढ़िया प्लान है, 1-1 लाख रुपए 7 साल के लिए, और आपको 2-2 लाख रुपए मैं आने वाले 7 साल के लिए दूंगा. तो बाकी सब जो लोग थे मेरे आजू बाजू में, वो उससे इंप्रेस हो गए. हाँ यार, 1 लाख रुपए के इन्वेस्टमेंट के ऊपर 2-2 लाख रुपए मिल रहे हैं. अब बाकी सब वहां पे ये हो गया. तो मैंने उनको सीधा सिंपल बताया, मेरे को इतना ज्यादा रिटर्न नहीं चाहिए बेटा. मेरे को एक काम करो, तुम है ना मेरे को 18% दर महीने रिटर्न दे दो, ज्यादा नहीं चाहिए मेरे को. मैं 1-1 लाख रुपए डालू ना, उस 1-1 लाख के ऊपर तुम मुझे 18% रिटर्न दे दो, बाकी का जितना भी रहेगा ना वो तुम रखो अपने पास. क्योंकि उसको नहीं मालूम पड़ता था, उसको फाइनेंस का नॉलेज थोड़ी ना था, मेरे को था. मेरे को मालूम है कि इसमें वो भले ऐसा ल्यूक्रेटिव ऑफर दिख रहा है, लेकिन इतना ज्यादा रिटर्न उसमें कुछ है नहीं. फिर उसने उसके सर को कॉल किया और उसके सर को बताया कि वो सर है मुझे ऐसा बोल रहे हैं कि मुझे 18% का रिटर्न कर दे दो, मुझे ज्यादा नहीं चाहिए. तो उसने सर ने बोला तो उधर से निकल ले, वो समझ गया प्लान को. फिर वो कॉल कर करके निकल गया। तो लेमैन होते हैं ना, हाउ हाउ दे कैलकुलेट, उनको कैसा लगेगा मालूम है कि 25,000 on quarterly basis. So how much investment they would be making? 25,000 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 20. So they would be making the investment of 20 lakhs, and on 20 lakhs they would be getting 50 lakhs. So they would be like, ओहो मुझे अभी सब इन्वेस्ट नहीं करना है, मैं तो क्वार्टरली क्वार्टरली हर एकदम महीने महीने सॉरी हर 3 महीने आराम से 20-25 हजार रुपए इन्वेस्ट करूंगा और मेरे को 50 लाख रुपए मिलेंगे 20 साल के बाद। उनको ये प्लान बड़े लगते हैं। लेकिन हम फाइनेंस के बच्चे होते हैं, हमें मालूम होता है कि क्या, एक बार भी हमने एफएम पढ़ लिया ना तो हमें मालूम पड़ जाता है कि ये हवा में की हुई ल्यूक्रेटिव बातें होती है, इतना कुछ नहीं है। अब रिटर्न देखो क्या आता है और मेरे को बताओ। एवरीवन वुड पुट इट थ्रू द चैट बॉक्स कि कितना रेट ऑफ रिटर्न आता है पर एनम इस वाले डेटा के ऊपर। एवरीवन वुड डू इट। चलो कितना रेट आता है बताइए भैया। हर कोई फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करेगा उधर। आनंद का एक का आंसर आया, बाकी का देखते हैं। Anand has got the answer. Good to see that. Very good. Others, I'm waiting for your answers. बहुत टाइम लगा दिया भैया, मैं करता हूं चलो। इक्वल टू आर ए टी ई ओपनिंग द ब्रैकेट, number of periods shall be 20 multiplied by 4 comma, why 4? Because in 1 year we have 4 quarters. Then PMT shall be 25,000 comma, PV is not there, putting 0. FB is there, yes. After 20 years there would be 50 lakhs rupees of amount inflow, comma, type is not given, we would be assuming 0, it's an ordinary annuity, comma, guess, let me guess 11 percentage, closing the bracket, pressing enter. Oops, just a second. Okay, so FV, I must put it in the minus so that Excel can give me the answer. So FV must be there in a minus, please. So it comes at rate of 2.065, and that is on quarterly basis, please everyone. This is the quarterly rate. In 1 year you have 4 quarters. So your yearly rate comes at equal to this multiplied by 4, which is 8.26%, which is not a good return at all. If someone comes to you and says that you will have to invest 25,000 on every quarter, and I would give you 50 lakhs rupees after 20 years, you should straight away reject this proposal, because the rate of return you get on yearly basis is coming at 8.26%, which is not at all a moderate return too. Even certain debt funds gives the more return than this. Is it clear? Has everyone got it? Once you are done with that, you may put the confirmation, please. Every one of you. This is the last confirmation I'm asking from you guys. Okay, Avish is clear, Bhavin is clear, Ria is clear, Mr. Preet too, Miss Vedangi too. Miss Anand, Mr. Anand, good. So if anyone want to ask any query till now, anything you couldn't understand, please let me know. Else I'm assuming that you people were absolutely clear, rock solid. Now we would move to the next one in the next session. I guess it would be taking 2 more lecture of us to complete the finance section. And based on the application of these functions, we would go to certain functions of Excel related to data management. Right? And this is just a finance field we are exploring. There would be some data related to HR too. HR के ऊपर तो हमने पाइवट टेबल बना ही लिया है. मार्केटिंग का भी डेटा होगा जहां पे कुछ हम स्टैटिस्टिकल रिसर्च एनालिसिस करेंगे. कुछ मैथमेटिक्स और स्टैटिस्टिक्स के फंक्शंस भी हम कवर करने वाले हैं. और फिर उसके बाद में कुछ ऐसे फंक्शंस जो एक्सेल के हैं वो रह जाते हैं जो बेसिक्स में नहीं थे, वो वाले हम करेंगे. सिक्योरिटी से रिलेटेड एडवांस वाले मैक्रोस भी बाकी होगा. ठीक है. So for that day, for today, that's it from my side. Everyone may convey the queries if you have any. I am sharing the attendance file to you. Everyone can go to the chat box and from there they can file their attendance. Once it is done, then they may leave for the day. From my side, it is over. Bye bye. Take care. Sayonara. Enjoy your rest of the day.